It's that time again.
Pump it up.
Welcome back to Break Time with Derry and Trey. I hit Trey with a curveball and didn't tell him I was going to start.
That's okay.
Well, I'm Derry, and that's Trey. Say hi, Trey.
Hi, Trey.
Yes, sir. We keep it rolling around here.
Keep
and
it
today
rolling,
is episode 36, I believe. Is that correct?
Oh, actually, you know, I don't know.
I'm going to... We're never going to get it right. I'm going to test you every time.
Is this 37? Hang on.
It's 36. I already knew.
Really?
I wanted to see if
Alright.
you knew. Because I'm looking at the channel right now.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Well, that's fine.
So, I am a very dirty boy. I went and mowed,
okay.
and I never got the shower. So,
Not
that's
yet.
why I'm wearing sunglasses, and that's why my hair is in a bun. I'm a very dirty boy.
Lay boy.
And because
Lay
I had
boy.
to work and mow, I am not going to be the main topic man today. That is going to be Trey. I have a few topics here, but Trey's been my little oracle today. Haven't you?
Yeah, call me
Oracle.
Barbara Gordon from Batman.
That's Oracle.
I know.
Okay.
Batman.
Off to a great start.
Batman.
Episode 36, off to a great start. All right. So, Trey, is there anything you want to say before we get into some news topics this week?
I am finished with the TV hijacking video. It's been done for a little while now. I'm just waiting for... I'm not... I don't say this to put pressure on you. I'm just waiting to put it out until we have other stuff. Because, like you said, I don't want to keep putting videos out. And like
Why?
burning
There's nothing wrong with
just like burning myself out if I just keep pumping them super consistently.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Isn't that being a YouTuber is all about?
Yeah, but I'm saying I also share the channel with you.
Oh, so half the burden's on me automatically.
I just said.
Yeah.
just
I
said.
want to hear it. Just because I take longer to make a video than you does not mean it's my fault.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, that's what's up. Keep it that way.
All right, I take it back.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot that you hadn't put out the video yet. I thought you already did.
No,
That's
I mean
why I thought
I
when
could
you were-
schedule it, but
Well, because okay. So when I got in the Discord call, Trey was editing a new video. So I was like, oh, he posted the hijacking video. So I'm gonna say right now on the show, Trey, you should schedule the video.
which
For tomorrow.
oh
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, just release it at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay.
Why
okay,
not,
okay,
man?
Dad.
Yeah, you're welcome, son.
Ew.
Oof.
Oof.
Let's get into some topics, man.
All right.
That's what the people are here for. They're not here to listen to us bitch at each other.
All right, guys.
They got that shit at home.
This is gonna be a decent episode. I'm gonna try not to make this an hour long like we usually do. Just cause, I think like a 45-minute, 40-minute episode's like the perfect length. That's just my opinion.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
say
I
what
honestly don't
Trey's
know.
Thinking. Trey wants to play games tonight.
I
Trey
do
wants to
want
play
to do that.
video
We had a good
games.
time last night. One of the videos I'm currently
did.
working on that Derek joined while I was in the middle of editing is we played this new horror game that he discovered called Content Warning. He thought it looked fun. He had no idea like 100% what it was about. So as we played the game, that was us playing it raw, and that's the video that I'm currently editing. And yeah, we didn't quite know what we were getting ourselves into when we started playing that game.
Yeah, Trey said, "Oh, hey, by the way, you should look at your email. I bought you the game." I said, "Oh, okay." And we played it last night, and we quite enjoyed ourselves, even though
No, I enjoyed it.
had no idea what
It's
it
a
was about.
scary game. Like, I'm sure when we get more used to it, we'll actually get better at it. I mean, obviously that's how gaming works, but I feel like we won't be as scared, and we'll just be running around the place acting like we're a news reporter, working on a case with these horrific monsters.
Yeah, and if you don't understand what we're talking about, if you like the channel and you follow the stuff we do, you will see it very soon.
Yes. Yeah, it's like a 30-minute clip, and I'm only 5 minutes in.
Hey,
And it's a lot of editing so far.
that's okay. People like editing.
All right. So other than that, let's get into some topics today.
Yes, sir.
For today, as of 14 hours ago, SpaceX's Starship Flight 4. There was a time that it was launching today, which was 8:50 a.m. EDT. Isn't that just Eastern time?
I believe so.
Why is it always? Why is it called EDT?
Shoots,
why wouldn't it be called?
I thought it was EST.
That's what I thought. I don't know why people. Because there's Mountain Time, Pacific Standard, PST.
Because they shoot them off at the NASA place in Cape Canaveral, right?
I don't know.
Florida.
I think it's. Hey, well, I guess we'll get into it and talk about it.
Derek's.
No, I think it's in.
Oh,
it's in Texas. Yeah, it's in Texas.
Oh, they did shoot it from Texas?
The Starship and Super Heavy Mega Rocket from the company's Starbase facility in South Texas.
Oh. Mm.
It's a great time to your watch party. So, me and Derek, when I brought this up to him, when I brought this up to him yesterday, he was like, "Oh, SpaceX is launching a ship," and I said, "Yeah, I didn't know that either. Like, nothing. I feel like I've seen nothing talked about this."
Well, it's because they've usually just been shooting up, satellites and whatnot.
Yeah.
And tests. But this one had actual people on it.
But it's a test flight, so yeah.
This has real people on it, does it not?
I think so. It's just a test flight, though, so I'm assuming they see what they...
Well, I saw a tweet that said that...
so 7:50 a.m. for us, so I was still sleepy.
I was on the way to work. No, as far as I know, I thought it had real people on it and it was going to the space station, because I saw a tweet that it had docked today.
The Starship and its Super Heavy booster are the world's most powerful rocket. When stacked together, they stand nearly 400 feet tall, with the first stage powered by 33 Raptor engines and the Starship upper stage by 6 Raptors. Oh, let's see. Designed to be fully reusable and fly to deep space destinations like the Moon, Mars, or beyond, SpaceX has said. NASA has picked Starship to land its Artemis 3 astronauts on the Moon in late 2026. But before Starship can land on the Moon, it has to reach space and prove it can re-enter safely. That's what this flight is about.
Okay, I got myself mixed up. That's my bad. Boeing launched a rocket yesterday that was going to the ISS, and it had docked today, but they said that there was a technical error on it, so they were afraid that they weren't going to make it, but they ended up making it. Okay, I see what happened. I crossed things. Okay. So the SpaceX one is just they're testing to make sure it's not going to fucking explode.
Yeah, so it's your epitome of a test flight.
Yeah. Well, at least they're doing it with no one on it now.
All right, moving on to the next thing here. We got today is D-Day's 80th anniversary, June 6th.
Yes.
What is that?
And thank you to all that gave and sacrificed on that day. 80 years ago today.
Not to sound cynical, but there's not that many World War II.
No, but there was actually it's not funny you say that, but coincidentally a veteran died on the way to the D-Day memorial at Omaha Beach.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find that actually.
There's a little picture here. Enthusiasts wearing replica World War II military attire ride atop a World War II era military truck in Saint-Côme-du-Mont, northwestern France, on Tuesday, as part of the D-Day commemorations marking the 80th anniversary of the World War II Allied landings in Normandy. The D-Day ceremonies on June 6th this year mark the 80th anniversary.
Yeah, here, let me read this to you. He was 102 years old.
Yeah.
102-year-old World War II veteran dies en route to D-Day commemorations in Europe. World War II Navy veteran was being mourned Thursday following his death while en route to France to commemorate the 80th anniversary of D-Day. Speaking of which, did you know that took place? Well, you knew that was D-Day today, but did you know that they did like reenactments and shit at Omaha Beach today?
Yes, yeah. That's all part of the anniversary.
Yep.
I always see a lot. Do you see a lot of clips like that on YouTube ever?
What's that?
people doing reenactments of wars. Like I've seen the Revolutionary War reenactment. I've seen a Civil War
Well,
reenactment.
We, the big town close to us that you know.
Yeah.
They have it's like the size of my town. They have it. What's the word I'm looking for? They have a town built to look like World War II era, and they do reenactments there every year.
Oh, just you could go do that. You have your BB gun.
My MP40.
Your CO2 MP40. Do you still have that?
My dad actually uses it to hunt raccoons now.
That's wild.
I gave it. Well, he doesn't have a pellet gun that works anymore, and he said, "Hey, could you leave that MP40 here?" I said, "Yeah, why?" And he said, "Well, we haven't had a raccoon problem." I said, "Okay, I got you."
Does
So I
that
left
kill
it there
them?
the other night. It should. If not, it's gonna scare the shit out of them. They won't come back.
Scare them or stun them, I guess.
Yeah. So, this guy died today on the way to the D-Day thing. A trip friend said he talked excitedly about making. Robert, I'm sorry if I get this wrong. Persichetti of Fairpoint, New York, fell ill during a stop in Germany last week and died in a hospital. His longtime priest and friend, the Reverend William Leone, said he was 102. He's been the most of the World War II remembrance down in Washington and Louisiana, and he wanted to get to the D-Day remembrance ceremony too. Leone, pastor of the Church of St. Jerome in East Rochester, where Robert attended Mass every week, said by phone, but the Lord took him in Germany. He was on his way to France, but he didn't make it.
Oh.
What a quote. It's very sad, though.
The Normandy coast today looks like a Hollywood movie set at this time of year. Or maybe it's a time warp. Did a 1940s truck full of American GIs just barrel past? Yes, it did. Welcome to Normandy on a D-Day anniversary when thousands of people from across Europe and beyond descend on a string of tiny seaside towns and beaches to commemorate that 1944 Allied landing, and for some, to live out their passion for World War II history. Frenchman Jacques Patrice is here with his wife, Dorothy, and some friends. They are dressed as U.S. soldiers, a Women's Army Corps member, and a nurse. Quote, "We come every year dressed up," end quote, he says. "It's very poignant for us to dress like the American soldiers who liberated us."
Yeah, that was something when I was watching the news this morning. That is something they make very apparent, is that the reason that they put so much into it is because they're so thankful that we liberated them after Omaha Beach. What was I going to say? Oh, I did see this morning there was a clip of a 98-year-old veteran, and he was in one of those walkers that turn into a chair, you know?
Yeah.
And the reporter walked up to him and he says, "Hey, sir, how are you doing?" He shakes his hand and he says, "Do you remember your time here? Do you remember the Omaha Beach incident and everything?" He's like, "You best believe it, bud." And he shakes his little finger like that. He says, "I remember it like it was yesterday." I'm like, damn. I hope one day I get to be 98 years old and remember something like that. Not like horrific like that, but something significant like that.
Something I'm sure we'll be asked when we're like 90 what COVID-19 was like in 2020.
You best believe I remember it, bub.
We were convinced to stay in our houses. Yo. I forgot
What?
about that. Morgan found an article from Dr. Fauci yesterday.
Oh no.
Turns out he was lying.
Well, yeah. Let's not get political, though. This is not a political.
This is not political.
Podcast.
This is factual.
Okay. I'm about to cut you off.
It's
This is not the Theo Von show.
It basically
this is
said
break
that
time.
you did not need to be 6 feet apart. You did not need to wear a mask. It was all just like it was all.
He said it was all the
fake.
CDC
Yes.
that said it, not him. Yeah.
All right. Anyways, moving on. I have a stupid world record for you.
Is it how fast someone can get their podcast canceled, and is it by?
Not yet. Hopefully.
Thank you for going along with that.
Smurf World record smashed by 2,500 Swansea students. This is in the UK.
Smurf.
Yeah, so The world record for number of people dressed as Smurfs was broken overnight, with 2,500 people taking a part of it.
Oh, like they just dress up as a Smurf?
Yeah, and they meet. The event was the event was organized by UK fancy dress costume seller Joker's Masquerade and was not verified until 1 a.m. as every Smurf had to be checked to make sure no one's natural skin was showing.
Okay, this is straight up. This is legitimate. The dumbest world record you've ever brought to the table.
The record was previously held by the town of Castleblaney in County Monaghan, Ireland, which recorded 1,253 Smurfs gathered in the high street last year.
I guess I kind of want to know now, how popular are Smurfs among Europeans compared to Americans?
There have been 5 attempts over the last 18 months.
Okay, pretty popular.
Wait, let me find out when this was made. Let me find out when this was, though. Because this is not, I don't think this is from this year. Oh, okay, yeah, it's from 2009.
Okay.
But it's still, this is an official Guinness World Record.
That is wild. Is there anything I need to guess, or did you tell me everything?
Yeah. Let me find something.
Okay.
Oh, okay, no, I pretty much told I told you everything.
Okay. You were supposed to give me a question. You know how this goes. Oh, and he falls silent.
I don't know what. How many people were a part of this group, Derek?
Oh, I don't know, Trey. Is it 2,500?
No.
Oh, what was it then?
25-10.
Oh,
You were off by 10.
I'm so sorry, Trey.
Why is your voice getting deeper?
I don't know.
I'm so sorry, Trey.
So, do you want to talk about this heat dome and how I'm afraid it's going to affect us?
Now that's something you have pulled up. I don't know nothing about that.
So, if anyone doesn't know, if you don't live on the southwest region of America,
Now I know what you're talking about.
There's been a giant spike in temperature to the point where I am afraid that it's going to affect us and come over here. Just so everyone knows for lore, Derek has, or Derry, I should say, that's my name on here. I have this thing called weeping eczema, and as the air gets hotter, my skin reacts to it, and I start to itch, and then I get these bumps, and then it basically bleeds. Not like I'm scratching till I bleed, but it's just the sores that come with it. So anyways, back to the actual story. There's a brutal heat dome ramping up and setting temperatures to dangerous levels in California and in the west region. It's the first significant one this year. The heat has not peaked yet, though. However, some of the temperatures that we were looking at here. Let me see here. What are you laughing at?
So I have Morgan up here, and she's watching her show, and I just hear her giggling behind me. I'm like, what? And then I just see her covering her mouth.
She's watching us live?
Huh?
She's watching our live show? Oh, her show. Her show.
Yeah, she's watching her show on her laptop. She has earbuds
okay.
in, but she's laughing at something. I look over at her, and she's like red in the face trying to cover her mouth.
Yeesh.
All right, anyways, keep going.
So the temperatures are going to soar higher across larger portions of the southwest. Most extreme heat will avoid major population centers along the coast, but Los Angeles will be sitting at 5 to 10 degrees warmer than normal. And then there's triple-digit temperatures that have come up. So, like, for instance, last time I saw, which I pulled this up yesterday, Death Valley was sitting at 119 degrees the other day.
And where's that?
Do you realize how hot?
Is that outside of not Las Vegas?
I'm pretty sure Death Valley is in California. Hold on.
Oh, maybe I'm probably thinking of Mojave.
Yeah. Don't confuse me like that. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Oh, okay. Would you like to know what the weather is today in Death Valley?
Sure.
It's in California. It is 120. You got to 120 today.
Okay, now let me ask you this: do you believe in global warming?
Did I not just say that it's not going to get political?
This isn't me being political. This is me asking you a question.
Do I believe in global warming? Well, depending on how I answer that question, it could be very political. I believe
just
it
a yes
exists? Do I believe it exists? Yes, 100%. Do I believe it is as bad as they say? No.
Oh, okay. Because, like,
I believe global warming is a natural thing, along with like it's basically just the opposite of an ice age, right? So eventually
the way
it'll
I
just
look
come
at
back
it,
around, and it'll be an ice age again after this.
like the way I look at it is that the more we build buildings and factories and anything that, and like literally, I mean anything that can pollute the air, I'm gonna think, yeah, like I think I'm with you on that. Yes, I think it exists, but it's probably not as severe as I think. And that could go both ways. It could be more severe than both of us think.
It could be. Like I'm not saying that cars and factories and shit don't contribute to it. They do 100%. But do I believe that the world's going to be overheated in the next what did they say, 2027? No, I don't believe that at all. Temperatures were predicted on Thursday to reach 114 in Phoenix, 111 in Las Vegas, 111 in Palm Springs, 121 in Death Valley. 2 weeks before summer is officially starting, excessive heat wave warnings were in effect across parts of California, Nevada, Arizona, and Texas.
Okay.
The heat warnings are expected to run until the end of Friday.
This website is not that accurate.
What's up?
The hottest places in the world right now. Its very top is, I'm assuming this is how we pronounce Timbuktu.
Okay.
But it's actually spelled with an O, so it's Tombuktu. I don't know if that's true or not. It's in Mali. I don't know where Mali is either. Sky, dust, temperature, 41 degrees Celsius, which is approximately... Oh, okay, that's the low. The high is 111 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's 2:45
Death
a.m.
Valley beated that today.
Underneath that is Gow at 113. Underneath that is Needles, California, which is 110.
There is a place called Needles, California.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to see. I want to go to Needles. It's on Route 66.
Oh, that's cool.
No shit. It was 114 there today. Yeah, it's in San Bernardino.
The San Bernardino Valley?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It's only a population of 5,000 people.
Oh, it's a small region outside the San Bernardino County. Okay, and it's south of the Mojave Desert.
I see that. It's like, it's not right under Las Vegas, but
it's quite literally on the border of California and Arizona.
I see that. Maybe we should go.
There's just a picture on Google of a street sign, and on that street sign, there's just a yellow sign that says "Turn to Jesus."
Maybe we should go, get out of the car, say, "Yep, we've been to Needles," and then just drive away. That sounds good.
I've always wanted to take Route 66.
Have you now?
It's not. I know it's not what it used to be. That's what the entire. That's what the entire.
That's what Cars is about.
Yeah, it's what the entire Cars 1 movie is about.
Well, maybe we should drive Route 66 and we can document it and put it on the channel.
We'll have to use your camera and a couple of SD cards for that.
That's quite okay. I'm born to do that.
It starts in Missouri. It used to start in Chicago. What? No. Okay. Yeah. It definitely starts in Chicago. Okay.
So to round off that topic, if you live in the Southwest, I feel very bad for you. I'm sorry.
Well, how hot did it get here last August? Like damn near 120, wasn't it?
The fuck too?
No, it definitely was. With the
you
humidity, it was 120.
In August. The highest day in August of last year was 97 degrees.
I don't believe it.
I'm looking at it right now.
I don't believe it. I said in Iowa. I live in Iowa. I'm in Iowa.
Oh. Okay, if you really want to, are you really counting humidity?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you count humidity on August 24th of 2023, in the evening, it was 140.
Dude, that's insane. I will always count humidity because that means I'm still going to feel it.
Yeah, mean, I guess you're not wrong.
So, the hottest day, I want to say it was like July 26th. That's exactly when it was.
I literally just pulled up a date that was 140 degrees. Can you really beat that?
Maybe it was July, like the end of July. It was my
You
first
said July 26th, huh?
Yeah, I want to see what I
It
want to
was
see what
88 degrees real feel.
with the humidity.
Yes.
I don't think so.
I
I was called off work for that. Like they told me not to go to work because of that heat.
July 5th was 90 degrees.
Okay, that's pretty average. All right,
All right, let's
moving on.
actually get into some topics. You got me on a rabbit hole here.
All right, I got a Florida
All right.
man story.
Alrighty, hit me with the Florida man story.
A pantsless man crashes into Florida jail and throws rubber snakes while making threats, the deputies say. Joseph Leedy, of 40, faces charges of assault on officers. Martin County,
He threw
Florida.
rubber snakes.
A homeless man wearing a blouse was arrested after after driving a sedan into the lobby of the Martin County Jail on Monday night, making threats, fighting with first responders, and expressing a desire to kill everyone.
My God! And then he threw rubber snakes.
Yeah. Faces
What an
charges of
OG.
criminal mischief. Guess what the charges are up to? Or guess what they're over the amount of?
Amounts of like.
Money.
What do you mean? Oh,
Faces charge of criminal mischief over blank amount of dollars.
criminal mischief over $10,000.
Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Well, he ran his car into the front of a police station.
You know, you'd think it'd be more, but it's only 1,000. And 4 counts of aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer. Surveillance video from the jail's lobby and parking lot shows the sedan approach and smash through the glass doors. Once inside, Leedy exited the vehicle and reportedly began pouring mortar oil on the lobby's floor, saying he wanted to set it on fire.
so he put down oil?
Lee's statements were further described as homicidal, introduced in the post as a homeless man who came here to kill police, and allegedly said things and how he wanted to kill everyone while he threw rubber snakes on the floor and fought with deputies and fire personnel, all while wearing a lady's blouse and no pants.
So he didn't get attempted murder?
I guess not. Oh, this guy looks wild.
Did you say a woman's blouse?
Yes, he's wearing a woman's
It's like
blouse. I
playing
found the
Trevor in
pictures.
GTA 5, dude.
I found the pictures. They're on Facebook.
Send them to me. I'll put them in the episode.
Do you want a picture of the car smashing through the...
Yes.
All right.
That is gold. I can't believe it. Speaking of gold, Colorado man's necklace helps him dodge a bullet. Alright. Many may consider their jewelry necessary, but for one Colorado man, this was quite literally a lifesaver. According to police in Commerce City, Colorado, about 10 miles northeast of Denver, a 32-year-old man was shot but escaped with only a puncture wound thanks to his silvery necklace. Okay, so it wasn't gold, it was silver, but excuse me. Witnesses told police the victim was shot at several times by his father after a reported argument on May 28th. The father, 66, was arrested later that day and was believed to be intoxicated. No shit. At the time of the incident, according to a police affidavit. The father faces a charge of first-degree attempted murder. See, this guy got attempted murder. Why doesn't that guy get attempted murder? And he threw rubber snakes.
What's wrong with snakes, man?
You know I don't like snakes.
I saw a garter snake while I was moving my garbage cans today.
Of course you did.
I tried to move the leaves so I could pick them up.
I'm surprised you didn't send me a fucking video of it.
It's because he hit himself under the leaves. He wasn't moving.
He said, "Heth," and he slid under the leaves.
Yeah. The fuck.
The 22 caliber. Oh my god, he only got shot with a 22. That's crazy. A 22 caliber bullet would have ended up in the victim's neck had it not instead become lodged in the necklace. His 10mm wide chain was able to blunt the force of the bullet and prevent it from causing further damage. While the chain has been referred to as silver, the police department isn't sure. We don't know what kind of metal this is, but is likely not pure silver, they wrote. We looked it up. The silver is soft. Silver is soft. So maybe think twice before you knock a knockoff.
Jesus. Knock a
All right.
knock. Waka waka.
So the police department's like, hey, you should buy a knockoff chain. It'll save your life, like this guy. No, that's crazy, though. If you could see the picture... Oh, if you watch the episode back, you'll see it. That bullet is perfectly in the center of that chain. It is crazy. Right in the middle of a link. Man. Could you imagine wearing a necklace, getting shot in the neck, and then thinking you're dead, but then realizing you're not because your necklace saved your life?
Something like that happened in a movie. What was it? White House Down. Jamie Foxx gets shot in the chest, but he has a picture of Lincoln in his pocket, like in his chest pocket. That stopped the bullet.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. It's a pocket watch with or just a picture pocket.
Yeah. All right. Hit me with the topic, Trey.
I got a dumb joke of the day for you.
Alrighty.
All right. Me. I'm scared of the Backstreet Boys. Guess what the therapist says?
What does the therapist Trey say?
Therapist Trey. What does therapist...
I said, what's the therapist... Fuck. What does the therapist say, Trey?
You said Trey say. The therapist said, tell me why.
You think you're so funny with these
Morgan's
jokes.
Morgan's watching. She's laughing at it.
You almost said Morgan was walking.
She's
about to say
walking.
waka
Waka
waka.
waka. You wanted me to look up something today, and I did do that for you.
Yeah.
The Jilgo beach serial killings.
Yeah. Tell me about them.
Okay. Is it Gilgo or Jilgo? I hate saying.
I'm pretty sure it's Gilgo.
Man charged in Gilgo Beach serial killings kept a blueprint of crimes on computer, prosecutors say.
He kept them on his computer?
Riverhead, New York. I don't know what AP stands for. My bad. The New York architect accused of murdering multiple women and leaving their corpses scattered along the Long Island coast kept a blueprint of his crimes on his computer. Prosecutors revealed Thursday as they brought charges against Rex Hewerman and 2 more killings.
This fucker pleaded not guilty.
Hewerman, 60, appeared before a judge to be arraigned in the deaths of Jessica Taylor and Sandra Costilla. 2 young women.
So those are the ones I'm pretty sure he just got charged with.
Oh, okay. 2 young women who were long suspected of being the victims of men preying on sex workers. He had previously been charged with murdering 4 other women in a string of deaths known as the Gilgo Beach serial killings. Taylor disappeared in 2003, and Costilla was killed 30 years ago in 1993.
Yeah, I had never heard of this guy.
What made you want me to look this up?
Because it popped up on my... So I have this thing on my phone where it shows me like 5 important stories of the day or whatever when I wake up. And this was the like front head of it. This was the biggest one. And so I didn't get to read it because I had to go to work. So I figured I'd have you do it.
I might need this app then. It's not Newsbreak, is it?
No, I'll tell you about it after we're done.
Okay.
Sorry. So what interested me is that I don't know if you know the statistic or not, but the FBI, I remember, if I remember, it's the FBI. They have said that at any given time in the United States, there is at least 6 serial killers walking about.
I think I did know that. It sounds like it's gotten higher. I don't think it was that high. I want to say it was like 1 in 20. That's still dangerously high, but now they're
1
saying
in 20.
But now they're saying it's 1 in 6.
No, it's like six people in the United States are active serial killers at any given time.
Oh, okay, maybe that was something like that then. Not 1 in 20.
Holy fuck, dude. That would mean 2 people in my graduating class are serial killers. What the fuck?
Her inclusion in the case indicates that... I'm talking about Costilla, by the way. Still, her inclusion in the case indicates that prosecutors now believe Hewerman was killing women for much longer than previously thought. The new charges came after recent police searches of Hewerman's Massapequa Park home and a wooded area on Long Island tied to the investigation.
No, okay, so this is what always gets me, right? You just said that he kept it on his computer.
Yeah, prosecutors said they recovered a file on a hard drive in his basement and used to Who used this word?
Methodically?
Yes. Blueprint his killings. Methodically blueprint his killings.
How? Okay, so if you're gonna be so sick
Well,
in
I
your
have a good
fucking
thing.
head,
I have a good thing. I have just found good stuff to add on to this. But okay, keep going.
okay, I just wanna say this. If you're gonna be so fucking sick that you decide one morning that you're just gonna start killing people for sport, how fucking dumb do you have to be? On top of that, to say, you know what? Fuck it, I don't want to get away with it. I'm just gonna put everything about my case on a fucking hard drive and keep it in my house.
You could have used a burner Samsung. You could have used a burner iPhone. You could have used an iPad.
Don't save anything. Just don't save anything.
You could have used a notepad.
No, just don't leave any. No, what the fuck? It's how all these fucking people get caught. Is they always end up slipping up by keeping something from their crime, or they write it down, or in this case, he put it on a fucking computer.
What's that always mean? What's the saying behind that? That means in like some way, shape, or form they are guilty. They just don't.
They want to get caught, right?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day.
Like to
It's
prove a
dumb.
point, almost. Anyways,
fucking suck.
the all caps document features a series of checklists with tasks to complete before. This guy had a mission
He had a fucking to-do list.
during and after the killings, as well as practical lessons for the next time. Among the dozens of entries written are reminders to clean the bodies and destroy evidence, to get sleep before hunt, and to have a story set. One section.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it says evidence to, quote, get sleep before the hunt, and to, quote, have a story set. One section
Get sleep-
titled... Huh?
Get sleep before the hunt is literally bone chilling. Oh my god.
This dude's just
That is
strolling,
gross.
just strolling Long Island looking for women to kill.
Yeah, basically.
There's a timeline of there's an article titled "The Timeline of These Killings" above this.
I want to say I thought I had read, I think you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. I thought I had read this morning when I was half awake. Did he target ladies of the evening?
like sex. Oh, like sex workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just said that. Where did it say that?
Did you say that? Okay, I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, Costello and Taylor, two young women who were long suspected of being the victims of men preying on sex workers.
There it is. Okay. I just want to make sure.
So does that mean that's a really confusing sentence? Does that mean they were sex workers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they were suspected of it, but it was just never confirmed.
But then they were killed either way. So.
Yeah.
One section titled, quote, Things to Remember, appears to highlight lessons from previous killings, prosecutors said, such as using heavier rope and limiting noise in order to maximize, quote, playtime.
Oh. No. No.
Oh, man.
Why?
A, quote, body prep checklist includes, among other items, a note to remove head and hands.
My God.
This is the new...
Playtime.
This is the new, what's the word? Who's that really famous serial killer in California?
Manson?
No. I thought it was in California.
Who?
Hang on, I'll tell you in a second.
If you're about to say some common ass shit like Ted Bundy, I'm about to slap the shit.
No, it's like it's not a name. It's known as the blank killer.
The BTK killer?
No, that's not it.
Oh. The Grim Sleeper?
No, that's not. What is that?
You never heard of the Grim Sleeper?
No.
Okay, we might have to do an episode on that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do we're definitely gonna do an episode on this, 100%.
Okay, so in GTA 5, like I know in GTA 5 it's called the Infinite 8 Killer. What's it called in real life?
And why don't you just look up the Infinite 8 killer in real life? Shit. The Infinite 8 killer in real life. The real.
I can't find what the hell it's called.
I really don't want to. I don't want to hold up the show anymore.
It was called the Blank Killer. It was long. It was like a really popular thing throughout the United States, like a serial killing thing that was going on. But the guy never got caught, but always left like
Zodiac Killer.
Yes, there we go.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
I couldn't remember it, man. How was I supposed to remember Zodiac?
He is the most famous serial killer there is. Like he is above Ted Bundy, fucking John Wayne Gacy.
And he's not caught, right?
Okay. I actually watched a video on him last year because I was very intrigued by it.
Okay.
Apparently, there's some people that say they did catch him. They just didn't think it was actually him. Like it was someone that they had caught on different charges, but they actually thought it was him. And some people say he died before they could catch him, and some people say he just never got caught. No one knows the full answer.
Okay.
His codes have never been able to. Well, some of his codes have still not been able to be cracked.
Gotcha. That's all I got. That's everything I had pulled up.
Okay. So we'll round it off with this one and we'll be done, alright?
Okay.
Man accused of punching actor Steve Buscemi in New York is charged with felony assault. Now, I read this one to Trey last night and he said, "Why do you punch Steve Buscemi?" I said, "We're going to find out tomorrow." So now we're here. The person accused of punching actor Steve Buscemi and another man, so he punched more than one guy, in New York last month has been charged with 1 count of second-degree assault and 2 counts of third-degree assault. That was said by the Manhattan District Attorney Office.
Okay.
The suspect, 50-year-old Clifton Williams, has pleaded not guilty, according to the court documents. District Attorney's Office did not name the 2 victims Williams is accused of assaulting, but last month police say Williams is facing charges for assaulting Buscemi. He is 66, and a 22-year-old in separate instances. It is among a string of random attacks across New York City where individuals say they were hit in the face out of nowhere while walking the streets.
And Steve Buscemi was one of them?
Yes. Now,
does he just walk along the New York streets? Like, is that where he's from?
We will get there. We will get there.
Okay.
So, I know me and you have talked about wanting to go to big cities, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you right now, this is the sole reason I will not go to New York City.
What?
No. I will not get punched in the face randomly for no reason. I will not let that happen to me.
Punch back.
This is... Yeah, and then they can pull a gun on me. Yeah, that sounds cool. I appreciate that.
You'll be fine, man.
Okay, so Williams was accused of punching 2 people within 10 minutes on May 8th. The suspect first punched a 22-year-old man on 3rd Ave near the Union Square neighborhood, causing the victim's face to bruise and swell.
Nice.
Williams then punched a 66-year-old in the face, now known as Steve Buscemi, at approximately 11:39 a.m. on East 27th Street and 3rd Ave in Kips Bay, a neighborhood near New York's Flatiron District. I have no idea what any of that just meant. While the man was looking at his phone, causing him to fall to the ground. The 66-year-old's victim's eye was bleeding, swollen, and bruised.
Steve Buscemi was bleeding?
Oh no! He was treated at a hospital after the attack. The second-degree assault charge is a felony under New York law. If the victim is older than 65, the suspect is more than 10 years younger than the victim. A misdemeanor assault charge is elevated to a felony. Oh, so this fucker really fucked up by hitting these people. Buscemi's publicist previously told the news that the actor was, in quotes, another victim of a random act of violence in the city. And said Buscemi, in quotes, appreciates everyone's well wishes though incredibly sad for everyone that this has happened to, while also walking the streets of New York, end quote. The actor was born in Brooklyn. He's best known for starring in films as Reservoir Dogs, Fargo, and Boardwalk Empire, and 30 Rock. So yeah, so he grew up here, so I'm gonna guess he was just walking the streets, and this dude just walked up and said, "Batter up."
And he got punched, right?
Yeah, right square in the knot, or I guess the face hole, not even the noggin. Yeah, always remember, Steve Buscemi was, and I quote, bleeding, swollen, and bruised by some random guy named Clifton Williams.
And he was caught, right?
Yeah, no, he has
or has a
What is-
warrant out.
He has a felony. He has a felony assault charge. He has 1 count of second-degree assault and 2
What's he
counts
look
of
like?
third-degree assault. Who?
The guy who was punching. What's his name?
I have Clifton Williams.
Let's see this.
I don't think we're just gonna find a picture of a random man.
Well,
in
when you
New
look
York
that
named
up, I
Clifton.
get American composer and pianist. So that's not the same guy.
Oh, what?
Pianist.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
A pianist. Oh. Oh.
What? What?
This guy's jacked.
Are you looking at the heavyweight champion?
No, is that
Clinton Williams?
no?
Did you find his mugshot?
No, I didn't find a mugshot. I found the guy accused though.
Oh, well, send me a picture of him.
All right.
All right, we'll wrap it up here. Thank you for listening to the sporadic episode of Break Time with Darian Trey. We really do appreciate it, even
Yes.
though we currently,
Yes.
the last couple episodes, we've been all over the place, but we will be back to that, to our regular scheduled nonsense. It's just been a busy season for me, and with Trey, he's moving jobs right now, so everything's kind of wishy-washy with everything going on, but we will get back to doing our old stuff soon. Either way, we really do thank you guys for watching the episodes. It really means the most to us both, and we really are glad that you guys are watching our shorts again, that we've been putting them out. They've been getting good numbers, and I appreciate that too. Trey's video will be out very soon, and the video I've been working on for a while, I've had to put it off for work and whatnot. I will be making that again, so hopefully that'll be out soon as well. So anyways, thank you guys. You can catch us on Spotify or here. We hope you have a great week, and we will see you next Saturday. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, guys.